the life of me, I kept coming up into my peer mastermind being like, where the fuck is my blind spot? Like, I am hitting $0 months because I hadn't yet learned reoccurring revenue. So everything was like spikes of income down, spikes of income down, spikes of income down. And I was tired. I was so tired. And then it was just down. And I was like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm showing up every day. I'm making content. I'm doing things. What the fuck is going on here? And I remember one of my mentors, or one of the women in my mastermind said, I just, like, all of it's refined. Like, I can't see myself in your content. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, this is the highlight reel. This is what people want. This is the thing. Like, this is my life. My life is very bougie. My life is very, I'm a fucking double Libra, baby. Like, I'm like, we are out here. This is the stuff that I like. And she's like, yeah, I get that. And so I started noodle on something. I was like, what makes people fall in love with me? Like, relationship wise, friendship wise, like, what makes people fall in love with me? And at first, what attracts them to me is I'm bougie. I present myself in a certain way, and I have this type of sexual energy about me because I'm confident in that. Okay, that gets people attracted to me. But what makes them fall in love with me is the fact that I'm fucking weird. Like, I am silly. I am weird. I am insecure. I say ludicrous fucking things. No one, like, literally trying to keep up with my mind. My friends know this. Anyone that's in my containers knows this. Like, ADHD, baby, like, keep up. It is a wild thing. The guy that I'm seeing right now is like, my goal in life right now is to get, like, to kiss you so hard that your lips slow down and your brain slows down, whichever one happens first. Like, it's this type of thing where, like, my brain is like this, but I couldn't show you guys that because it wasn't professional. I couldn't do it. I had to be normal like the other people on the internet and have it together and talk like this. And I started to do the work to get really comfortable with the part of myself because I was like, if that's what makes them fall in love with me, that felt very raw and vulnerable. And I felt like I couldn't share my behind the scenes of my stories with you of like, I'm still working through trusting men and I have these, little kinks in like my sexual liberation where I still get shy about stuff and like I don't know what to do. Like, I can't share that with them. They're supposed to be the leader, like stuff like that, where I was like, you know what? I've been in this low for so fucking long. Why not just try it? Why not just fucking try it and share my stuff and do my stuff and share my stories and whatever? We have grown our following and our downloads by the thousands per week since doing this because I just gave myself permission to be seen and who I truly am, which is a multifaceted, multi-passionate ADHD wild woman, CEO, savage, feminine, who the fuck knows? Like, who knows? The thing my friends always joke about with me, they're like, you are literally the most eclectic human being I know. I think I went on a date and someone said that to me. And my friends are like, what do they fucking call me? Not a magic 8-ball. Something else. There's a walking contradiction. You're just a walking contradiction. Like, you never, like, what the hell? And I just, because I wanted to belong and I didn't want to be seen as the weird girl and I didn't want to get bullied from high school and I didn't want to, I just wanted to be validated and loved. And so I would see all these people that seemed like they were loved and validated. And I was like, I guess I'll adopt that. Plus, I'm a projector. So all my centers are open. And I'm just like, sure, this makes sense in human design, if you guys don't know that. And so I'm like, sure, this makes sense. Let me just slurp you up like Jigglypuff and take all your powers. And none of it was real. I mean, parts of it was real. That's what you do, right? Like, when you don't have guidance and you don't really know what the fuck you're doing, you're going to try on a whole bunch of stuff. You could probably do that with my stuff. Like, you're just trying on different things until you find what actually works for you. But you have to remember to get rid of the stuff that doesn't work for you and then open yourself up, letting yourself be seen in your marketing, in your branding, in your personal branding, like in all these types of things where it's like, people just want real people nowadays. People in dating just want real people. People in marketing want real people. People in business just want real people. Like, that's the biggest compliment I get from you guys is like, oh my God, like, you're there. Like, you share everything. I'm like, I know, kind of. I definitely have my private life, but I want to be that type of person. And that's what comes from being comfortable being seen.